strength and conditioning expert. So today I would like to make a video about 4 exercises that we targeted on our muscles, which are chest, shoulders, back muscles, and also our thigh muscle. So we're gonna break down all of this into certain cues and topics such as grips, our posture, spotter, movement range of motion, and also breathing. We also gonna cover what are the common mistakes that athletes usually do. So without further ado, let's get into the exercise. First of all, we need to, for the chest part of body, we're gonna do bench press exercise that requires hold like this, a place where you can place the barbell, then 20 kg, 15 to 20 kg barbell with no weights. But you can adjust it to your weight preferences based on what you want to achieve. Okay, we're going to break it down into 5 parts. First of all, our grips. One of the grips that is suitable for us to hold the barbell when we lift. Okay, and secondly, it's our posture, where we need to lie down flat in our bench. Then the third one is our spotter. For the spotter technique, we're going to go here behind the barbell and help the athlete when executing bench press. Then for the fourth one is movement and movement speed and range of motion. And then lastly is our breathing technique. Okay, and then we also gonna highlight what are the common mistakes athletes usually do when they perform this exercise. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna sit in the bench. Make sure your foot is both straight to the ground, and you don't want to lift this foot when you perform, when you lift the barbell. Okay, and you need to make sure your eyes are straightly exactly behind the below barbell. And then when you lift it up, this. So when you go down, make sure you breathe, you exhale, you inhale, and then when you lift, you exhale. So these are the movement speed and range. And you need also to make sure not to your elbows are not too flat off, and your barbell doesn't bounce most of the time. So that's it for the bench press exercise. The next exercise for our shoulders, which are this muscle here, we're gonna do shoulder press. Okay, so same as our previous exercise, we focuses on the 5 main points. Okay, in order to gain an excellent form and the effectiveness of our shoulder press. Okay, so first of all, for the you need to find a seated bench. Okay, so you need to sit and make sure your back is straight. Okay, just like this. And then you wanted to make sure you grab your preferred dumbbell. Okay, for this one, I prefer a 3 kg dumbbell weight. And then the grips. Okay, you need to have a spinated one, right? For the spotter technique, the spotter needs to ensure that the athlete manage to successfully execute the whole form of the shoulder press. Okay, so they need either to stand here and make sure to ready their hands. Okay, for both of the athletes when they lift up the dumbbell. Okay, then you you need to lie back here on the seated bench, and make sure do a 90-degree arms. Make sure it was straight, both of his arms, and then inhale. Okay, we started with inhale, and the moment we lift the dumbbell, we exhale, and make sure our arms are fully extended. So the common mistakes that athletes usually do is that when their backs are overly leaning backwards and they didn't manage to fully extend their arms. So these are the common mistakes that we need to avoid in order to achieve a successful and effective shoulder press exercise, which is our back muscles. Okay, we're gonna do bend over row using dumbbell. Okay, but you also can use alternative method, which is by using a barbell. Okay, for this situation, I would like to use dumbbell. Okay, so first you need to stand with your legs slightly shoulder width. Okay, then make sure to bend your hip and knees. With your back straight, almost parallel to the floor, and make sure your head and your eyes are straight, looking front. Then you're gonna take the dumbbell, okay, and you need to make sure you're in this position. And then for the spotter, we usually doesn't need this kind of exercise. And for the form, we need to pull the dumbbell towards the chest, and you need to make sure, okay, your back muscle here, you're gonna feel it cling to each other, so that you're gonna feel some contraction with your back muscle. Inhale as you pull your dumbbell closer, and exhale as you lower the dumbbell. So some common mistakes is that you don't feel your back pain, your back muscle contraction. That means that the form is incorrect. And secondly, your hips, bending of hips and knees, it is not quite bent according to the NCSA guidelines. Last part of this exercise, which involves our thigh muscle, we're going to do a barbell deadlift. So what we need is 20 kg barbell. You can also add your preferred weights, mid-plate, left and right, okay, according to your fitness plans and goals. So these are some of the methods we need to follow in order to perform a good barbell deadlift. Okay, that will target our specific targeted thigh muscle. So first of all, you need to stand slightly hip width apart, and then you need to make sure your knees is also fully extended and straight. Okay, you don't want any fully bending it and not standing properly. Okay, and then we're gonna take the barbell, okay, and try to put it in our shape, okay, and then as we execute this exercise, inhale as we about to lift, and then we need to hold our breath a little and exhale as we finally manage to lift the barbell and return to original position. Just like that. And then we need to use a close pronated grip, okay, when holding the barbell. And for the spotter needs to be behind the athlete, okay, and their arms need to like follow, holding the torso of the athlete in order not to help if the athlete did not manage to lift the barbell properly. So some of the common mistakes that athletes do is that they round their back and jerking off the bar instead of lifting these barbells with